Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, September 5th, 2021. Yesterday was my birthday. Initially, I do not wanted to do anything. I just wanted to let this day pass, do a few things that I personally really enjoy, but just relax, do nothing. I mean, it's just a random day. Sure, it's a special day, but I mean, yeah, I don't see so many reasons for celebrating my birthday. So yeah, I just wanted to do anything, but there were two friends who said, no, that's not acceptable, that's a no-go. We do have to do something. And yeah, so I just invited them over. Let's have a cozy, relaxed evening, and that's what we did. They got here around 5 PM and yeah, we had a good chat over the entire evening. We ordered some sushi, enjoyed some sushi, and yeah, it was a nice evening. Before they arrived, so sometime in the afternoon, I was thinking a little bit about it would be cool to have something special going on my birthday to some degree. I'm not really someone who really enjoys, I guess, a big birthday party or so, so I don't think this would ever apply to me, but at some point I thought, hey, maybe it would be cool to do something meaningful. Well, meaningful is a strong word in this regard, but yeah, to do something exciting to celebrate my birthday. But then I thought, I don't know, am I really that person? I mean, I don't really celebrate anything, so to say. I mean, I'm here and there happy that something happened or so, but in general, I don't know, I'm too much of a humble person or so, I don't know, but I rarely see that I did something extraordinary or that there's something where you actually do have to celebrate or do anything. So yeah, I don't know, but so I was thinking it would be cool to maybe have lots of people, friends over. Then in the end I thought, do I need tools? I need tools, but I do have the required materials, so this is good. What was this? 32, 31, something. No, something more. Could cook up the cod. Later on we will do some fishing. Yes, I think 32 more shroom lights. Well, let's start with crafting a new hoe. Maybe I should craft a hoe with a different material or so, because we are burning through the iron with all those shrooms I have to chop down. Yeah, I don't know. I think I will never be someone who really is then into this. Maybe something more like several years ago, I was in Iceland during my birthday, and I mean, that's of course cool when you're in a beautiful scenery, a beautiful landscape or so. I think this is a thing that attracts me more, or that would be a cool thing as a birthday event. But in general, I really don't know. I don't think that I'm really a birthday person, but yeah, or sometimes I just thought, for a bit I thought, maybe it would be cool to do such a thing, but in the end I don't think that it will ever happen or so. We will see, Ooh. But no shroom light, of course no shroom light. And yeah, so was in the end a nice day. It would also have been a nice day, I guess, if I would have really done anything. I mean, I made myself the present of a nice run in the morning. So I do have, I guess, maybe everyone has those things, but I do have some clothes. Well, this particular thing no one has, but maybe everyone has some clothes that are special. There are some specific memories to this clothes or anything like this, and so I do have some that I connect with certain runs, activities or so. So I put out my at least one shroom light. I busted out my, I call them my race shoes, basically. Those shoes I used for running my first marathon, and I keep them. I don't use them for the daily training. I use them for some races, or this is also a thing I want to catch up at some point when I'm really back into running and training and so on. I mean, running training. I do training the entire time, but I switched a little bit more over to cycling right now. I mean, it's summertime, so you do have to do cycling. And yeah, it's the 5K challenge. And for this challenge, for instance, I also use those shoes. So they are really used for special runs. And so I also do have some shorts and some shorts and a top that I use for running for those special occasions. Troll mushroom and still just a singular shroom light. Okay, this will take ages until we are done with this whole of sports. So yeah, I busted out those things and went on a 10K run in the morning. The weather was perfect, so sun was shining, clear blue sky. But since it was early in the morning, it wasn't warm yet. Well, I think it was around 13 centigrade or so. So it's still for a longer run, a little bit on the too warm side for me. But it was still nice. So the sun was feeling good, and yeah, I think the run itself was really my present for myself. Just enjoying this, just enjoying the run, the feeling of running. The activity in general was really, really nice. So yeah, this was my personal reward. And still, I'm thankful for my friends who visited me, because it was, as I said, a nice evening. But it's not that I would have been sad or anything if nothing else would have happened that day. So yeah, this was my that's a very productive shroom. This is good. So yeah, birthday. Then at some point, I think it was starting this week or so, because I think I remember seeing this the first time I recorded the last episode, the coffee break. Minecraft, or rather Microsoft, is now informing me that, hey, you can now transfer your account. You can now turn your account into a Microsoft account, and you would even receive a special cape and more security and whatnot. And I'm just thinking, how about no? I mean, why? I don't care about the special cape. What shall I do with a special cape that is about, hey, you got a cape for transferring your account from Mojang to Microsoft. Woohoo! That's an achievement. That's surely an achievement that deserves to be commemorated with a cape. Well done, guys. I don't think I'm not that easy to be convinced doing this. So yeah, in general, I just think why? And they also, I like how they put it. I think they write it like, you may transfer now your account. Like, hey, we did an amazing thing for you. Please consider it. It's an amazing thing. Okay, as said, we are going through the iron quickly. Oh man. Okay, let's craft a new. Ooh. I accidentally used also the right mouse button, so you can also get the bark off those warped stems, which is cool. I think this is also a nice color. Let's have I one in the inventory now? Yeah, stripped warp stem. Oh, this is a new color variation. Well, not a new color variation, but a new texture variation. This is exciting. This is cool. So, stripped warp stem. I do have to use that one. Oh, we had 19. Use that one a little bit later. I need to craft a new thing, but I think I will craft this new hoe in the lighthouse. Yeah, so basically I just like how they put it, like, hey, you may now do things, like, finally you can do something. We did an amazing thing just for you, that you can do finally something. Aren't you excited about it? And no, I'm not excited about this. I like to keep my Mojang account, so I think I will just do the usual thing. I will just ignore all those messages, tips and hints like, hey, you can do something now, and just wait whatever they do, because I like to keep my Mojang account. So we'll see. We'll see how long I can extend this idea of or how long I can keep up with my stance of not transferring to Microsoft. At least I like to do that. Well, I guess you all are having a bad time. Oh, and some free arrows, but there's a creeper guy, so I have to be careful. But I like to get those free arrows. In the end, I think I will use the free arrows to defuse that creeper guy. Hey. Hey, you. Haha, nice. Okay, and I got some free arrows, some bones, very nice, because I also need bone meal. Yeah, so there's that. On Wednesday, I wanted to do a few things at the office, so I wanted to leave my home office. Had a meeting with a colleague and friend to help him with one of his papers and research projects. Had a different meeting to meet up with a student there. And yeah, in general, there were a few things I wanted to do at the university. As I got to the university that day, and as I was wondering, why is it so dark? And I was wondering, why is my telephone not displaying anything? Then I realized, okay, there's no light. There's no electricity in my office. I already wanted to ask a different colleague who knows those things better, what's going on, and I already saw his message on my cell phone, where he informed our little group there is an electricity outage. Apparently, for some maintenance, repairs, whatever, they switched off the electricity that day in our building. And no one actually informed us about it. Apparently they sent an email to the professors, but I mean, those they take ages to, well, sometimes it takes really long time to get a reply on anything, because they're just getting flooded with emails. So what a great idea to inform just the professors about it instead of the entire group or so. So yeah, in the end I drove to my colleague and we did our meeting at his place, and then I canceled all the other meetings. So great job, university. This was once again. Oh, I wanted to do some fishing. Well, let's chop down this room and then do some fishing. So this was prime example how well organized the university is, and this is also the reason why I was so surprised with the COVID-19 vaccination, that this worked out without any problem. So this was unusual for the university, because normally, as I just said, hey, there's no electricity. Ooh, we completely forgot to inform everyone who's working there and who might need electricity. Ah, man, I don't know. I just don't know what they thought about that one, or what they did not think about. But anyways, yeah. So as this was Wednesday, I started to upload the Wednesday episode in the morning, and I thought, okay, I will be back until 4 p.m. I wanted to just be at the university until the end of lunchtime or so. But with all this electricity outage and with the time lost in between, I wanted to catch up with the things I wanted to do that day, and all of a sudden I realized, oh, it's already 5 p.m. I totally forgot to schedule that episode. So I don't know. This day was strange. Another strange thing that I did not think that would ever happen to me, or that this would be a thing. As I wanted to go to the bathroom at the university, I realized, okay, well, we don't have windows, so it's rather dark. So yeah, I had to use the bathroom with my smartphone to use it as a torch. I don't know. This was a hilarious day. This was really a hilarious day. University at its best. Okay, we are 24, so we are making somewhat of progress, which is nice. Let's catch some fish. Let's catch some fish, and yeah, I think this wraps up all the. Oh, my beetroots are making progress. Nice. I think this wraps up all the things that have happened on next Wednesday will be my first day of vacation. I'm really looking forward to this, and yeah, found it interesting. It was once again one of those very strange conversations. So I, of course, had to write an email to my professor that, hey, I'd like to have vacation or so. And I just got a single letter reply. I just got a K back. So sometimes it's the ways of communicating are strange sometimes. But anyways, let's answer some questions, or maybe one question, or discuss some things. I found, or I noted down the question of Matthew. I couldn't remember last time. So he asks, what do you do when you finish a piece of media you really enjoyed? Do you feel empty and that something is missing? Like if you finish a really good book, series or game, do you wish you could have more of it? What do you do when it is the case? Yeah, I mean, I guess this happens to most of us, to all of us. That, well, when you're really, really deep into some kind of media, when you really enjoy the story, when you really develop a close connection to the other characters, that you start missing them, and that's definitely the case for some of the role-playing games. I think the most I experienced this was when completing the Mass Effect trilogy. I indeed say trilogy, so the latest Mass Effect thing does not exist. But yeah, there the characters were so well developed. This was really amazing. So yeah, I missed some of those characters, of course. Is there another game where I do this so much? Sometimes it's just the act of playing the game or so, because I really enjoy it. But mostly it's with a series or with a book where you really draw a close connection. Sometimes you develop a close connection to the characters or to the general setting, and you think, wow, this is cool. And yes, then it's often like, okay, something is missing, and this is similar, or sometimes a little bit like with like traveling or so. When you're there, you're in a happy place and you really enjoy it, and then you're suddenly back home and you think, okay, how shall I continue with my ordinary life? Something is missing, something is strange. How should I connect? Of course, with media, it's not that of a problem. Often it's quickly replaced by a different media, which might be a little bit a sad thing these days, but we do have access to so many different things that it's so easy to go on a new adventure. But it's definitely for maybe 1 or 2 days where you just think, hey, I'm missing that character, or this was a great story, and you still continue to think about it. I don't really do anything about it. I mean, I enjoy it. It's part of the process that you draw a deep connection to, or you develop a deep connection. Why do I always say draw? Can I? Yeah, I think I can catch one more fish. That you develop a deep connection to one of the characters or multiple characters, and you enjoy the process doing this, like learning someone else to know or so. And same as with okay, flying fish again. And you do the same thing, of course, when enjoying a piece of media. So I just enjoy this aspect. I mean, it's nice to develop such a connection, but then it's also okay to, in the end, say what was nice, sad to separate now, but it was a nice time we had together, basically. So yeah, I guess well, in the end, I, as said, don't do anything. It's just part of the process. So I enjoy just this phase, and yeah, I guess that's my answer. I guess this is my answer to this question. So yeah, I do know this feeling. And I just try to come up with other games where it was that strong. I mean, like with the Mass Effect series, where there are other games. I mean, this is really hard to say if there were other games. I just try to think about games I played on the channel. I mean, we finished Greedfall this year. Greedfall was really amazing, but it did not really evoke those feelings, those strong connections. Okay, I can't move up my stairs because there's a creeper guy. Yeah, did not do that. By the way, there's an idea that I like to do. What are you doing? What that I like or that I might like to do. I still do have fond memories of Papers, Please. But this was really a great game, and I enjoyed playing it. But I played it rather early in my YouTube career, And I just think about, would it be an interesting thing to... Okay, here's lure 2 on it, so I could make lure 3 out of it. But it would be also interesting to get some luck of the sea on this fishing rod. Would it be also interesting to replay this? Basically have to have a remix or a re-recording of Papers, Please with, well, the current Sebbi. I just think about this. Maybe it could be a cool thing, maybe it's a boring thing because it's still the same game, but maybe I react differently now to it. So, and since it's a very short game, I think it's a good game to do those things. Yeah, have to think about this. Have really to think about it. And with that, we are at the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will be joining me next time. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you! Thank you.